In this lesson, we're going over the song The Blood by Bethel Music and David Funk. So that chorus is going to sound something like this. Hallelujah, hallelujah. I know it was the blood, could have only been the blood. Hallelujah, hallelujah. I know it was the blood, could have only been the blood. Alright, so we are here up on the 6th fret, capo on the 6th fret. We're playing chords in the key of G. The original song is done in the key of G, so you would just use these same chords that I'm going to show you. Take the capo off and play them down here with no capo, just to open here. And just a reminder, you can always use this capo to figure out what sounds best for your singing and your vocal range. So for me, it's going to be easiest to sing and talk through this lesson up here on capo 6, so that's where we're going to be. And the chords we need the G chord, we need the C chord, we need the D chord here, and we need an E minor chord. So those are the traditional chords that we're going to use for this song. I'm going to show you at the end of this lesson just some different chord variations, alternative chord voicings they're called for these chords. So like instead of using this C the whole time, you could use like this C or this bigger C, which slides up to a really nice D chord there. So we'll kind of get to that a little bit later in the lesson, but that's going to be the chords that we need for this song. And really we only use the G, the D, and the C in that same chord progression for almost 2/3 of the song. So intro, verse 1, chorus, verse 2, and bridge 1. So G, D, C, that's going to be the chord progression. So in this lesson, as usual, we're going to break down every single part of the song. We're going to go through some strumming patterns, and I'm going to show you how I play it at church for the worship team when we've done it the last few times. So as usual for this song, I'm going to have the chords and the lyrics up on the screen. So if you need to print them off, if you need to download them into a PDF, these are on my Patreon page, so the link for that is in the description of the video down below. If you need to write some notes, some strumming, some arrows, whatever note-taking system you have, that's a resource for you if you need that. So for verse 1 in the intro, we're going to start off with this really simple, kind of soft driving pattern, just with some down strums. So it'll sound like this. And everything changed. It's getting harder to recognize the person I was before I encountered Christ. So we're just starting the song really soft and really setting it up. We've got a bridge 1, we've got a bridge 2. So the song does eventually get big, but we're going to start it off nice and small and nice and chill. So just some simple down strums. The song is in 4/4 timing, so if we're counting to 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm not going to go through exactly the down strums. You might need to rewind the video and just kind of write down I don't know, 12 down strums on the G or 10 down strums on the G, whatever it is. But that's going to kind of get you started, and that'll be a really nice way to start the song. And everything changed. It's getting harder to recognize the person I was before I encountered Christ. I don't walk like I used to. I don't talk like I used to. I've been washed from the inside. I've been washed from the inside out. Hallelujah, hallelujah. I know it was the blood, could have only been the blood. Hallelujah, hallelujah. I know it was the blood, could have only been the blood. Into verse 2. So let me count those down strums for the chorus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, to verse 2. I cannot explain. All right, so for verse 2, we're gonna get into a little bit more rhythm, a little bit more of a strum pattern. So it's gonna be something like this, sticking with that 1, 2, 3, 4 kind of motion. So 1, 2, 3, 4, down, 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 up. So I'll play through that a little bit slower. So if we were singing verse 2, and I'll sing through this and go this a little bit slower than normal just so you can get that strum pattern down. So it would sound, I cannot explain, but nothing's more real than this sense of God my heart experienced, unashamed at the wayside. When I've been washed from the inside. It's kind of hard to go that slow and actually sing through it, so let me play through it without singing it. Chorus, hallelujah. Hallelujah. And one thing to note, if that D chord, that chord change is tripping you up a little bit, you don't even really need to play it. You can just play the G to the C for the entire song and just kind of forget about that D chord. So, hallelujah, hallelujah. I know it was the blood, could have only been hallelujah, hallelujah. I know it was the blood. Na 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 na. Into the instrumental. Striving for acceptance, let me tell you, it's only by the blood. It's never been about deserving or earning. It's a gift that's freely given. Let me tell you, it's only by the blood. Does anybody want to be holy or righteous? Purified and spotless. Let me tell you, it's only by the blood. Does anybody want to be worthy, forgiven, justified, really living? Let me tell you, it's only by the blood. Hallelujah. So that gets back into the chorus. So you can use, a combination of the down strums for that bridge 1, and then maybe using that second strum pattern for bridge 2. We definitely want to bring it down a little bit for bridge 1 and then build it back up for bridge 2. And then really the song just kind of goes back to the chorus, and then it does a really down, just a soft, simple verse 3. What can I say? A thank you is not enough. Jesus, your grace, your mercy poured out for us, and I will love you forever. Here on earth into heaven, I've been washed from the inside. I've been washed from the inside out. So you can just really keep it nice and loose and open. That last verse 3, you can just do single down strums. You can do what I was doing and just kind of adding some soft down strums on those chords. But that's verse 3, and that's kind of how the song ends. So let's go back to a couple of the chord variations that I mentioned in the beginning of the video, and then I want to show you how I play the song using kind of a slightly different strum pattern. It's a little bit more advanced, but we're going to zoom in on these chords. So you could just use this regular G chord like this. I might float to this C chord here and take that pointer finger off. I might go up to this C chord or this D chord, take that pointer finger off, D. If we go back to this C, I'll bring this ring finger up here, slide that pinky underneath. That's just a bigger C chord. That's a C over G. You can do the same thing. Take that pointer finger off, kind of make it a little more dissonant. Slide that up to that D chord. So I won't go over these much more in depth. I've done a lesson on these chords, chord voicings, alternative chord voicings. I'll post a link for that up top so you can go and there's these chord voicings. There's other cool ones like this. So that'll be linked up top. So how I usually play this song at church is I'll just kind of do a little like 16th note picking here. And just really focusing on the top 4 strings and adding in that B string every once in a while. And you can play it like this with those, traditional chords too. But I would play it kind of like this. And everything changed. It's getting harder to recognize. Na 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 na. The night I encounter Christ, I don't walk like I used to. I don't talk like I used to. I've been washed from the inside. I've been washed from the inside. Chorus, hallelujah. Adding that string in there. Only was the blood. I'll do the same thing for verse 2. But add a little bit more volume. I cannot explain, but nothing's more real than this. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. And my sin met the Most High. I've been washed from the inside. I've been washed from the inside out. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. A little bit more of a strum. Is where I'll really open it up. In the into a full strum. It could have only been the blood. Bring it down a little bit for bridge 1. It never been about performing or perfection, striving for acceptance. Let me tell you, it's only by the blood. Never been about deserving or earning. Yeah, it's really giving. Let me tell you, gonna really open it up for bridge 2. Does anybody wanna be holy and righteous? Let me tell you. Does anybody wanna be worthy? It's only by the blood. Hallelujah. So that's how I normally play. You can add some of that cool little percussive strumming and hitting those bass notes, but that gives you a pretty good idea for this song, how you can play it if you're a beginner, if you're an intermediate player, or if you're a little bit more advanced. So again, if you need the chord charts for this song, they're on my Patreon page. That link is in the description. Let me know if you have any questions. If you're confused about anything, leave a comment, and I'll see y'all in the next one.